because I don't have any more skits to watch. It's actually crazy. I'm coming close to the 200 AP amount. So for like the 40 AP missions, I'll actually be able to farm it 5 times. You know, I mean, pretty much at that point anyway. Because by the time I farm those 40 AP missions, the 4 times, I'm already pretty close to having being back up to that 40 AP for the final one. So it's not that crazy. But let's say I was doing like some really easy ones, it would be a lot faster. Alright, so we got the final 10 stages here. I'm, you know, for all I know, stage 30 could be, I mean, we're already at, look, like level 52 enemies, which still isn't anything, like, insane. Especially when everyone's gonna have their spirit gears. So it does make things a lot easier. Alright, I may as well, I should have just made this into a stream at this point. It's too late now. Alright, 22. So I'm wondering if, like, once you get to 30, if there's going to be a second stage of events, or if this is just it. I mean, I feel like this is just it, because, like I said, it's taking the place of the story for this month. So there's really no, we're gonna, every time we see a Kyle Spirit Gear, we're just gonna take that because it's the easiest way to kind of group up all the enemies in his mirror chart. But yeah, it's like, even though the levels are getting higher, the, like, power for these missions is still staying super low. So it seems like each stage is gonna raise the level by, like, 2. That's all. That was it. Nothing. I think most of my characters on this team are really well. We'll look right here when we're selecting our team and everything. Well, after we choose our friend person, but I think Emil's level 65, I believe. Also, a question I'll pose to you all: do you think they're ever going to add another level cap increase? Because obviously we have 2 level cap increases from 50 to 60 and 60 to 70, but I wonder if they'll ever raise it to 80. I mean, if they did do that, and by the way, so yeah, Sophie had only gotten to 61 when she leveled up earlier, Emil 65, Kyle, because I always, whenever I get a new character in this game, I have so many level shards that I immediately get them up to 60 as long as I have their level crystal. But if they did add another level cap increase, it still takes forever to even get a character from 60 to 70 without using leveling shards. So they would have to introduce a new item that gives a fat amount of XP. Let's go ahead and do this. So yeah, each stage obviously has a different type. And you can actually see it when you actually start the stage. Like for this stage, it kept saying reduce because Kyle can't really do much here, damage-wise, against these enemies specifically. Getting so many shards. So I think, like, total, you probably need, like... No, because, yeah, you probably only need 5, so it's probably 100, 200, and then 3... No, because that wouldn't make... Because you get... It's 500 shards per pulling it. So I assume it's like 500 shards to get a character Spirit Gear to 3-star. Like I said, when we're done here, I'm going to see how close we have Emil just from farming this. I'm going to honestly regret if they're really it gets you that close. Because, I mean, obviously I wouldn't have been able to beat this event this easily without their Spirit Gears, but I wouldn't have needed to go in as hard as I did. What type are they? They're dark, so Sophie's will be really useful here. Yeah, see? And Emil's is dark, so it's just neutral damage, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, how we looking? How we looking? We are on stage 25. We got 5 more after this. I did not expect to make this. It's probably going to be like a 40-45 minute video by the time we're done here. So, like I said, I apologize. I should have just done like an hour-long stream for this, but too late. I'll know for the next Spirit Gear event if they keep this method to just turn it into a stream. By the way, another question I'll pose out for everybody. What is the next batch of characters you would like to see get Spirit Gears? I obviously have favorites that I would love to see, you know, like, if Sheena got, Various, I think that'd be really cool. I want to see Lloyd get somebody. I feel like the top order for these characters is probably going to be, main characters first. Like, obviously, you can see it however you like, but, you know, I feel like Sophie is as much of a main character as Asbel when it comes to her title. Emil is obviously a main character, and Kyle is the main character of his game. Get in there, Emil. And that's it. For that stage, anyway. I'd say if I can get to like 2 and this, you know, it's trial and error. So if Emil's Spirit Gear is like more than halfway to level from 2 to 3, then I'll know in the future for future Spirit Gear events. If there are characters that I really don't care about that much, then I'll definitely just take it easy on the summoning. You know, if they get new 5 stars, that's cool and all, but if they're not characters I'm really going to use, so like, for example, if Velvet got a Spirit Gear, like, I like Velvet as a character, I have 2 Mirror Jarts for her, so her Spirit Gear would be great, but I'm not going to, if it doesn't take much effort to get her Spirit Gear, I'm not going to go all my diamonds in when I can use those diamonds for actual summon banners. That's why I'm kind of annoyed, and you would have heard it in my previous video, that they made a Mirror Jar banner for these characters, but it's paid only. So if you want me, and I am thinking about doing a full step up for that, just because I want to get something for Kyle. Whether it's his DMA or his regular Mirror Jar, I want to have at least 1 summonable Mirror Jar for him. These are the knights that, okay, these are the light ones, so Emil's would be the most useful here. If we had it. Oh wow, Kyle's really starting to go down. So see, this is where we're going to start seeing some trouble. So I'm actually going to take my phone off my charging stand. We're actually going to start controlling Emil ourselves. Yeah, we'll control for the rest of these stages. I just don't, whenever it's going that fast, I don't really see a point. So we'll actually start paying attention when we go into these stages, what it recommends for the type, assuming we can find one. And obviously I'm going to be playing as Emil for 2 reasons. 1, he's probably who I'm best with. And 2, he has the best stats of these characters because I have the most Mirror Jars for him. So it looks like we're going to be able to almost get all the tickets because I think it was 20k for the last 2 tickets each. So we would need like 50k to be able to get all of the tickets. Okay, so this next stage is dark, so we want to see if we can find a Sophie for this. Can we... Okay, we got one over here. Perfect. Well, I think you actually want to have the type that you're actually fighting. I think that's how that works. Well, whatever. There was no Emil on the stage. So we'll just go with it, because it wouldn't make sense, because obviously what's going to be good against Sylph then? It's not against a rotation where light or wind is good against either of the other 2. Yeah, see, that doesn't really do much. This will help out a bit, though. This will help, though. But it does say reduce, so Emil is getting reduced damage. Oh, cool. We got bond levels up for Sophie and Kyle. I mean, it makes sense. They're not characters I use awfully too much. Alright, so next one's Wind. So if we can get Kyle, we'll be... I should have saved Kyle's Spirit Gear art, but it really did help us towards the tail end of that. Can we get a Kyle? Let's refresh one time. Nope. Okay, so let's take an Emil, I guess. Obviously, the event just started, you know, a little over an hour ago, so we'll see a lot more people using these characters sometime tomorrow. Alright, show me the goodies. While they're all still standing together, I want to use this. Oh god, this is... okay. Okay, so that helped out for that, and then we obviously have Kyle's after this, which will actually really help. Because he is wind-based. Did they change the CC icon? I don't remember it being like green like that. Because it said CC 12. Alright, we got 2 stages left. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, this is almost going to be an hour-long video. I doubt anyone made it this far, but if you made it this far, go ahead and comment and say Sophie. Or write Sophie. So I know you made it this far. What state? I don't even know if Sophie's going to be useful. I didn't even check the attribute. You know what? Let's go back real quick. Because I do want to check real quick, because if Sophie's not going to be useful here... I didn't mean to go that far back. Okay, it's dark, so we want to see if we can find an Emil, actually. Let's see. Refresh one time, see what it shows us. Well, there's a Kyle. There we go. We actually got a lot. Is someone actually named Rada? I mean, it makes sense. That is who it is. My Emil is going to be one of my, you know, alongside Vague, you know, they're going to be my 2 strongest characters after a little bit. Oh, we got one of these oh, is this actually stage 30? Level 30 enemies? Okay. I assume each stage event... Oh, okay, so this has got to be one... This has got to be the farming stage before the boss. I got it. That's why the levels are so low, because they want to, like, give you a stage to actually farm. So this will actually be a good kind of, like, way to tell. I mean, so far, you know, it's level 30 enemies. We got defense down. And now for the boss. 85,000. Even Kyle's base Mirage are doing that much. Look at these numbers are insane. I know there's a trophy for doing 300,000 damage with Mirage Arts. I don't think I've gotten it yet. This is gonna easily break 200k. Oh my god. That was actually amazing. I've never actually hit that. I'll probably have a trophy in my room for that. Okay, yeah, so that's 21 bags, okay. And then you got 20 bags each for completing it. Okay. Oh wait, that's it. So is that really it? You just get there and you're done? Interesting. So that brought me up to 45,000. You know what? Let's run that one more time just so we can get all the, That's just crazy to me. You know, that was the... Oh, wait, what's this? No, that was just the farming stage. So what's... Okay, we're not done yet. Never mind. False alarm. So this one is light. So let's just see if we can find a Sophie. Sophie. Nope. I mean, there's a Sophie, but we need an actual... Nope. Looks like we're not getting Sophie this time around. All right. Luckily, we have Sophie with us, and hopefully her thing will be almost ready to activate. Yeah, I found that super weird that the final stage would just be, like, super easy, but we're not done yet. Because it wouldn't have made any sense. Okay. Level 68, and obviously the final stage will be level 70 enemies. Ah, well, there's no enemies over here, so using that 5-star didn't really help out much. Alright, so that was easy enough. So let's see how stage 30 fares, or how we fare against stage 30. Stage 30, we get 40 of each. I feel like I have to be close to having a level, or a stage 3 Emil Spirit Gear by the end of all of this, because we've gotten so many medals for everybody. I feel like I have to have at least 400 Emil medals, but we'll see. I didn't actually even look. This is going to take me out of the whole thing, probably. But I didn't look at what type it was. Okay, light. So if we can find a... Well, there's a Sophie, but we need a Spirit Gear Sophie. There we go. Every time I see that Alicia, I get reminded of my failures, how I wasn't able to pull her. Okay. And hopefully our Sophie will be able to get her, Spirit Gear gauge up for the final challenge battle. Oh my god. Okay, we're fighting them one by one. I should have saved this. That was a dumb mistake. It still did a decent amount of damage, but it could have done so much more. Okay, so Emil is second. We should be fine. This isn't really that hard at all. We'll see. I might be biting my own tongue after this. I mean, this should be enough to kill everything. If not, we'll just finish it off. Yep, see, there we go. That was not difficult in the least. Oh, there's EX stages? Really? Oof. I mean, this one was higher than the EX stage. I mean, we're gonna refill our stamina one more time anyway. Okay. I thought that one was... It wasn't really even that tough, but... Alright, I guess we'll see. I'm honestly thinking about breaking this up into several videos, just because it's like, this was so much. So I'll probably break this up into like three or four parts. I'll probably break it up into, you know, stages 1 through 10, 10 through 20, 20 through 30, and then the EX stages is probably what I'll do here. Because I don't want people to have to sit through an hour-long video. And then I'll make a separate video for the actual spirit tier stuff. Yeah, playing as Emil's one of the characters I'm actually better with than Ray's, because it is hard playing an actual Tails game on handheld at times. But Emil, Lloyd, and Ix are probably the three characters I'm the best with. Boom. Okay. What do we got? Is there 3 or 4 stages to this? Alright, there's 4. Booyah! Electricity. Now we're at the boss and we're just gonna spam everything. I'm not gonna click Kyle's just yet, just in case this does kill everything. I don't think it will. Up it will. Right with the meals over, eh? Alright, so there's that. Okay, and that was the actual final stage. It was just an EX stage, so I'll keep that as 20 to 30. Alright, so yeah, that is all the actual stages. And we have plenty of currency to get all those tickets, which I am going to be making into a... I don't even know why I'm talking anymore. I'm going to make this into a separate video. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that play. Obviously, most events will be a lot shorter than that. This was kind of a jumbled mess, but you guys will be seeing this in separate parts, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, my next video will be, we'll grab the tickets, we will do those summons, and then I'm gonna break down how much we actually got for Emil's spirit gear. So you guys can, if you haven't started the event yourself, you can know how much to really expect and whether you should summon or not. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.